Hello, subscribers. Hello, you guys out there. Hello, 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 supporters. Thank you so much for the wonderful comments and compliments and the feedback. I am so grateful to you guys. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. Yes, I did get my nails done. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about this lotion. Women. It's called Moonlight Path, and it's from Bath and Body Works, and it smells so good. It's like a real nice scent. Your guy would love it. Trust, he would just love it, and it just feels like one of those, like when you first get out the shower kind of smell. I don't know how else to describe it. But anyway, so I got my nails done and I went in with a rainbow. Normally I would just do a solid color, but I was loving on my supporters and their different colors. And so I went with that. And here's my thumb. It's like a purple. And those are Swarovski crystals. And I just love my nails. So anyway, let's get to it really quick. So Meghan and Harry. So Meghan is upset, or word on the street is that she's not happy about the way that she's being excluded from the coronation. And to my understanding, Harry's getting, Harry's getting the information. Like, she's not being a part of the actual planning or what's going on, all of that kind of stuff. Like, she feels like she should be a part of, the planning of going or being there. I don't know what role they're supposed to play in this coronation. Honestly, if they have a part, would be shocked. And I don't believe King Charles should allow them to be seen. I just don't think it's a good idea. And the reason why is because it's just not about them. It's just not about them. And Charles really needs this to be about him. And so the mere fact that we're hearing about that lets me know that Meghan is whining. She's upset. And I believe, and this is, to me, this is just another tactic, in my opinion, if the story is true, which I believe it is, just another tactic to attack the royal family, to make them look like they don't like her, or they excluding her, or don't want her to be a part of. No, you ran. You and Harry got on the Freedom plane over here. Remember, Tyler Perry picked you up at the airport? You guys decided that you didn't want to be a royal anymore. And now you want to be a part of something? You can't write and do the things that you've done to diss them on every level and make them and shame, embarrass. Harry talks about his brother's circumcision and his brother's breast being exposed. That was not his place to say that or talk about that. In a book, it's disrespectful. If I wrote a book about my sister, I think she would be pissed. I would. Because it would say some stuff. It would be her secrets. Stuff that is sacred to her. And so what blows my mind, are they just like in the Twilight Zone and just don't get it? And thinking that what they're doing is okay. So she actually believes, or want us to believe, that the royal family really threw her to the wolves. And that's just not, it's just no, and wanted an apology. It's kind of insulting for her to act like this and to do this and to have no shame about it and to continue it. Because why is it important that we know that Meghan is upset about not being a part of the festivities? Why would you think that you would be after you wrote a whole shebang full of crap about the very people that you're finna fly over there and see? How do you face them? You can't tell me. It would be. It's a lot. I saw him at the funeral. I did. And you could tell there was some shame going on with Meghan. She looked out of place. She looked guilty, like I did something. But what we didn't realize at the time is that what she had did hadn't came out yet. It was coming. And there was one lady in the crowd, and I don't know who she was, but I have never seen that happen before, where someone get dissed like that. Like Meghan, this was during the walkabout. And when they got out the car with Kate and William, and they were doing the walkabout, and one of the UK supporters that was there, not reporters, but one of the UK citizens that were there wanting to, be there, folded her arms like this and was like, don't even look like you want to shake my hand. I don't even want to see you, whatever. She totally let her know that I see through you. This was the time when the girl in front of her was hugging her and saying, I hope she's okay. Meghan wasn't going through nothing. Okay. So Meghan's going through something because Elizabeth passed away. Let's explore that. She hasn't talked to her dad in like decades. And she just met Elizabeth, and she's been treating the family like crap. And then you can't tell me that someone was that sincere about caring about. You cannot tell me that she was devastated behind Elizabeth's death, because you wouldn't treat people that way. You can't and not and be like, oh, I'm sad. The left eye. That's why that tear came out, that left eye, to let us know it's fake. And then it come out of this side, it came out of that. But if you cared so much about Elizabeth, why would you come back to after her funeral? Because you and Harry could still have stopped the docuseries and that wham. But you didn't. You went ahead with it. We heard stories, and Meghan was trying to halfway distance herself from it, saying, the Netflix is going to do, that's their production. No, honey, you orchestrated that right down to the dot. You had Tyler Perry on there, okay? You chose who you wanted on there. You had Samantha's daughter on there. Can she take her to court for that? But she wants us to believe all this. Like, this is who we're talking about. And here's the kicker. You want to be a part of something that it just doesn't add up. How do you do both? How do you diss the family and do all this stuff to the family and then still want to be a part of it and be front and center? And help be a part of it, as if you were born a royal. Meghan, they don't owe you anything, do they? She is in the family by marriage only. That's it. And like I said the other day, Harry brought her in there. He did that. He put that on his family. And then when they reciprocated and did what he told them to do, accepted her, he turned on them. And started talking about he's the spare. Harry, where did you get that idea that you were a spare? Well, nobody... Did Meghan put that in your head? That you were a spare and that you needed to fight back and you needed to have the same kind of privileges that William had. Although, forget that he's the king. That will be. You should be second to no one. I mean, what did she say to convince him to do that? To talk about circumcision and breasts being exposed. And now she wants us to believe that Charles ain't inviting her in to be a part of the celebrations. She shouldn't. They don't trust you. They don't trust her. What are they going to do? Put her on the balcony so she can get back home and say, well, I was on the balcony, but they looked at me the wrong way. Tell me what you guys think. Should Charles invite her into this conversation? Should he let her into the summit and start making decisions about the coordination and what she's going to do and what part she's going to play, her and Harry? She is, by right, his wife. She is a royal now. And she's got 2 beautiful kids by him. Should she? No. You barely got a seat. In my family, it would have been a lot different. I would have been getting all kind of phone calls. What is you over there doing? Have you lost your mind? They would have went in on me. And I would have been like, oh my God, I done messed up. No, she takes accountability for nothing. She thinks this is okay. Because the story is just unbelievable. I don't believe it. I don't believe any of that. I believe that she sat down at night and fixed this to be like this, and it backfired. And now her popularity is worse than Andrew's. It's just bad. I don't know how you put it. Her popularity in the United States is almost non-existing. And she's worried about what spot she gonna have when she get over there. That's word on the street. Word on the street is that she's not getting they ain't talking to her about what's going on. She ain't getting the information she needs to be getting so she can prepare herself for this trip. Why we know that, I have no idea. No. Hello? 1 second. Wouldn't you be trying to fix your popularity if it was going down this fast? I'm just surprised it went down quick. It did. And it took South Park to bring it on in. You could already hear her popularity is going down. This is not looking good. And you got the Oprah snob, And then you got word on the street is that she's being invited to the Oscars and the Met Gala. And someone said the only reason why she's being invited to that is because she has the same teams that work in those circles that send out invitations. That's what I heard. I don't believe she's getting an invitation. Show me. Just show me. Show me. Because I just think that they're poison now. And Hollywood is spitting them out. I think I would be trying to do something to repair my my reputation quickly. But it's going to be difficult because how do you get away from the porcupines? How do you fix that racism award? Because that's still gonna be there. And they didn't return it. But Harry wants to call it they got him saying it. This is the kicker. Harry, this is a new term that I just heard. And now Harry's saying it as if he's heard it all his life. Unconscious bias. Like, Harry, what do you know about that? I don't even know about it. Hey, guys, I'm going to review this video. If I'm repeating myself, I probably won't send it. But listen, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. It means so much to me. Have a great night. Oh.